All right, for simulation number 2, you're going to click on the link that is given to you in the learning path on that page, and it's learning. And this is what it's going to bring up. So before we do anything, we need to be sure that we set the Earth to the correct angle for its axis so we get the correct season. So on your thing down here, I want you to click Earth, and it's going to tilt Earth's axis 23 degrees. And this is going to help us see more of why we have seasons, and it's also going to tell us what is happening when we get to certain points in the orbit. So during this simulation, I want you guys to be looking at the amount of daylight and the amount of nighttime that we have in the simulation. So you'll see here on Earth, we have the X. This is showing where it is. So we're looking in the northern hemisphere. And so on your paper on step number 4, we're going to be recording how much sunlight is it having in point A, point B, point C, and point D. And it's just more of a general idea, okay? So we see the Earth is coming to point A, and we're going to look here. We can stop and make this go faster and make this go slower. So when we get to point A, we want to see, okay, the sun is rising at about 5 a.m. and it's setting at about 6-ish p.m. But we could see that the sun was really, really, really high in the sky. So in that case, we can assume it's going to take a long time for the sun to set to go back down. So we know at point A in the northern hemisphere, there's going to be, a lot of daytime. And so if it's a lot of daytime in the northern hemisphere, we can see the southern hemisphere, it's away from the sun a little bit. So they're not going to have a lot of daytime. So, or we can say longer days. And so in the southern hemisphere, you're having shorter days. Oops, spelled that correctly. Shorter days. And then you'll keep playing the simulation. So you'll hit the slow button here and you'll keep watching it. And then we're going to need to wait for it to get to point D. So you can speed it up a little bit if you'd like. And then right before it gets there, we can make it slower. So let's watch. So it rises at about 5 a.m., but then it sets at about 4 p.m. Okay. Oh, well, and it's telling us it's the summer season, and now we're in autumn. Okay, here we go. This is what we need. All right, so it rises at 5 a.m. and then it rises, yeah. And then it sets at about 3 p.m., almost 4 p.m. there. So we know getting closer in autumn. Oh, not that one. Autumn, you can tell me how much daylight is there? Is it longer days or shorter days? Or about the same? Are they about the same? And then same for point C. Are they longer days or shorter days? All right, so good luck.